various genders, various age groups. Ready? Okay, my topic today is volunteering as a big brother. The purpose of it is to hopefully inspire, persuade someone to volunteer. Specific purpose is volunteering as a big brother can change a child's life. Just to pose a question, can you spare 8 hours a week? The reason why I said 8 hours a week is I think about how much time we spend watching TV, watching the games, playing video games, cutting the grass in the lawn. All those things can be an hour or so that we can spend with a child and possibly change their life. Motive, everyone knows, a family member or a friend who is a single parent. Part of my testimony is as a counselor and as a coach, we see the hurt and the pain that some of these young boys experience not having a father in the home, anger issues, problems with authority. They all directly stem from not having that male authority figure in the home. Statement of fact, children who live and grew up in fatherless homes are at a greater risk. Volunteering as a mentor can alter a child's life. And just as a preview statement, an absence of fathers in the home affects the child in several different ways. One of the ways is economically. We can all understand that as far as, especially these days, with the cost of living going up and the cost of wages being stagnant. You see that a one-parent home, it can be detrimental to one parent trying to sustain a whole family, emotionally, mentally, and this causes them, making them at risk for poverty and substance abuse. Consider this. This is my first main point. Some fathering advocates, they say that every social ill, this is what they believe. They believe every social ill in America is directly related to not having a male figure in the home. Some of the facts. 1, fatherless homes are 4 times likely to experience poverty. 2, 44% of homes that have just a mother live in poverty. Here's a good one. There are roughly 14 million single family homes. 1/3 of those homes live in poverty. So what's the point? Poverty can be a breeding ground for many mental and emotional disorders. Point 2. Single parent homes spend less time together. Because they spend less time together, the children have a tendency to kind of raise themselves. We're all familiar with that term. Turnkey child. Here are a few facts. This puts the child at a dramatically greater risk of drug and alcohol abuse. Because they're alone, more time to experiment, more time to be easily influenced. 7% of teen pregnancy, fatherless homes. 90% of runaways run away from a fatherless home. This also increased the odds of high school dropout rates, not having a male figure in the home. So what we do, volunteer. That's the point of this presentation, volunteer. So my main point 3 is volunteer, volunteer, volunteer. A couple of facts. 77% of children say they are doing better in school because of a big brother or a male role model in the home. 65% say their big brother helped them reach a higher level of education. 52% say their big brother stopped them from dropping out of high school. Proverbs 22:6 says, train a child in the way they should go. When they get old, they'll not depart. Conclusion, some of us are fortunate enough to have being raised in a 2-parent home. It's our call and duty to give others what was freely given to us. For those of us that was raised in a single-parent home, we have experienced the emotional, the loss, and the pain of not having that father figure in home. And now that we've come kind of out on the other side, it's almost like our duty to reach back and not another child experience what we've experienced. It only takes one yes. Ending, the rewards of sowing into a young child's life are immeasurable. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.